Stoicast 5 with Bendleforth and Jamethes.
So, maybe we should kick straight into the topics.
Let's kick straight into the topics. Everyone knows what it's about now.
Let's talk about
Princess Peach from Mario.
Okay, Princess Peach. I can talk about that.
Given the chance, let's say you were Mario in a theoretical world where Mario was real.
Yeah.
You're there, you've taken some mushrooms, you've gone a bit mental, you've grown in size.
Yeah.
Not just penally, but
as a whole.
Princess Peach is there. Would you pop it into her sheech? Or her chong?
Well, the way that the creators of Princess Peach have portrayed her over the years has been the stereotypical attractive female. She is tall, but not too tall. She's shorter than the average man.
I'm the average.
She is blonde-haired, blue-eyed. She's busty, and she has a slim figure. So,
busty petite.
Busty petite. Reddit.com/r/busty petite. And I believe that I would indeed pop it in Epic Peachius.
In her sheet.
And
chong. Sheech.
Sheech and Shong.
So you pop your schlong in her sheet.
In her sheet and schlong. Chong. No, schlong. Does she have a penis?
She might do. I've only seen drawings of her. I don't believe they've released a fully XXX Peach yet. But time will tell. They're on iOS now. Maybe it'll be Pornhub next.
Maybe, you know.
Judgment?
I will reserve judgment on this.
I'll reserve judgment here. Topic 2, if you will, Bendleforth.
Topic 2, keeping it in the realm of Nintendo.
Sorry, can I just say that... Sorry for shouting.
Wow.
We're taking out Greco-Roman names. Bendleforth.
Yes.
And Jamethes.
I
feel like Bendleforth is a bit more... it needs to be more Greco. How about Bendicus? Bendicus and Jamethes. Sorted.
Bendicus. So, Bendicus, myself, my next topic will be, keeping in line with Nintendo,
Nintendicus.
What are your thoughts on Link from the Legend of Zelda?
Wow. Link, now, he is a small green elf. And he's done many things, hasn't he? The first game, didn't play it, but I'm going to make a lot of assumptions that he wasn't really a character. He was a sprite merely used for the object of gaming, called Link because he linked the story together.
Very possibly. That's a good analysis.
Thank you. Not good, but
indifferent
analysis.
Preferred indifferent.
It was a truthful analysis, but we'll reserve judgment. As Link grew, maybe they just played into the areas where he seemed best. He was a good puzzler. He became an adventurer. He had a green hat in the first one. Green it up.
Yeah. Did he ever have an evil hat?
I think he had one hat which he found just on the road, but he popped it on and it did make him defecate on various things.
Was that when he turned into Dark Link?
He did, yeah.
Because he wanted to dark on things. I believe that is maybe possibly what happened. Fighting
Didn't he
Dark
have purple
Link.
hair in Link to the Past?
Link to the Past? No, he had blonde hair in Link
Sure
to the
it was
Past.
pink.
No, it was blonde.
I'll reserve judgment.
You reserve judgment.
But if he does, how queer? Not queer.
No. There was the Four Swords game, which was done in the style of A Link to the Past.
Ooh.
I don't believe the hair colour changed, but I do believe that his tunic colour changed.
Oh, his tunic was multi-chromal.
Yeah, so you had the standard green tunic, which was his standard attire, and then you had the blue tunic, which let you breathe underwater.
Underwater, yes.
And then you had the red
tunic, which was, as we know,
it lets you survive
fire.
in very hot environments.
But there was also the yellow one, which I think
the yellow one.
I think it was urine proof. For when they had Link's golden shower. That's why it's a Triforce.
That was that might not have been an official title, but it was one that me and Jimmy played very often together as friends. We reenacted it. It wasn't a real game. We just used to piss on each other. But we're indifferent to it.
While holding triangles.
And each other's penises. We used to call it crossing beams, and we made a Triforce.
And we used to do the pubis to pubis interstate connection.
We did used to do the pubis to pubis interstate connection.
Judgment?
Topic indifferent. I mean reserve. What's topic 3? Let's move on to topic 3. Yours. Yes.
Is it mine?
I pick Link. You pick Peach. I pick Link. No, you may pick.
Let's get Stoic. We say we're going to do a Stoicast,
Yes.
and I feel like a lot of people come to the channel
expecting Stoicism.
We've had a little bit of, not a joke, but a little bit of a tail off just for comedic and entertainment purposes.
I wouldn't say that.
And when I wouldn't say that either, and indifferent towards it. And when
you're wrong.
Seneca, I just heard a rat tap tapping at the door.
Yeah,
I
a
believe
rat tap tap.
a rat tap tap. When you type in Stoic podcast, isn't it good?
He's gone.
Oh, he has gone. Yeah. So I feel like I need to shit easier. No, that's Seneca.
Seneca. Yes, that does make you shit easier. Shit easier. Sorry, topic 3. Please tell us what topic 3 is.
Oh, the philosophers.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Stoic. When you type in Stoic podcast, ours is the 4th or 5th option down.
The Bendleforth.
And actually,
or 5th.
the 3 above, I've checked this out, not out of malice.
Okay.
Mainly to see what not the competition, but the first one's finished, and the second 2 were one-offs. So really, we are the only currently running Stoic podcast. So we don't want to sell it short for the people who have come here looking for us. We wouldn't do that.
No, never.
There are other philosophers. There's a man called Schopenhauer.
Schopenhauer?
From the 19th century.
German by any chance?
Not sure. He shoved a wench down the stairs though because she was talking loudly.
Well that's a very Stoic thing to do because talking loudly is very unstoic, so you should push a bitch down the stairs.
He wasn't Stoic, he was a cynic.
He was a cynic? But what are we talking about him then?
Just a philosopher.
Okay.
But I believe sometimes this was the question. If women talk loudly on landings, should you shove them down the stairs?
My preferred indifference is to shove them down the stairs regardless of what they're doing because they might be pregnant and you don't want another child. No, I certainly don't.
Well, Schopenhauer actually had a string of poodles.
A string of poodles? Did he string them together? In some sick poodle centipede?
I honestly must reserve judgment on that because I can't say for certain.
Okay.
So
I will also reserve judgment.
That's
yeah.
Topic? Oh, topic?
Yes. So topic will be, what do you think about tanks?
Tanks as in the armoured vehicle or tanks as in what you hold?
Fish in. I would like to talk about both types of tanks.
May we draw...
So I have a story. Well, it's not my story. It's one that I read on Reddit of a porn star doing an Ask Me Anything. And one man commented saying, you came to my flat one night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, asking to see my fish tank, and we had sexual intercourse. And then the rest of that topic went along the lines of, she said that she remembered it very well and she enjoyed it, and she was then trying to arrange a drink with him in London.
Is this a true fact?
Londinius. This is what happened.
Londinius?
Yes. In Old Londinius at the World's End pub. And he deleted his account soon after, despite saying that it was the best sex that he'd ever had in his life.
So, are we... Obviously, we're reserving judgment, but are we, if we were to theoretically...
She was a slut. I'm not reserving judgment.
Or is it possible that he
was also a
just
slut?
made the account?
No, but she agreed with him. She said, I remember this night very clearly. Let's talk about army tanks.
I think if a slut knocked on my door
with an army tank
to see my fish tank, with an army tank,
you wouldn't say no.
What I would do is let her inside, offer her a beverage. Not food though, we're not made of money.
We are not.
I would show her the tank, point out its features and data.
And she would then show you her tank?
I would not be looking, I would be showing her back to the door because the point of her arriving had been completed. So, onward we move.
So, James Athese. Is it James Athese?
Yes, Bendleforth.
What is your fifth topic?
I would like to talk about molten lava.
Molten lava. I assume that is molten lava.
It is molten lava, yes.
Have you heard that there is a supervolcano that is currently rumbling?
Ooh! I am so preferred indifferent towards
That's erupting.
Yeah.
Blocking out the sun and causing a second ice age, in which we all degrade into our animalistic instincts and...
Well, we won't, will we? Because we're stoic.
Not, no.
And we are prepared.
Yes.
Whatever the world throws at us, we will head at it with our knowledge and toolbox that we have acquired through epic teachers.
We will indeed. And we will not let the sun being a little bit black affect us. We like black people. We are friends with black people. If the sun decides to turn black, that is his choice. We are preferred indifferent to it. He may do it, and we will enjoy it.
We weren't indifferent towards it.
Mm.
And we will, I'm sure, find food somewhere, and if we don't, we will perish. But when did we say we were the only ones that wouldn't perish, eh?
Exactly.
Judgment?
In reserved. In reserved.
Sounds like a metal band. In reserve.
In reserve.
Let's make one.
Let's make a metal band called In Reserve, and we'll sing stoically.
How would that?
You'd have a very fast blast beat. You'd have the double bass pedal, and you would have me and you talking over it, out of time because we're indifferent to timing, and we would make a metal song.
I feel like flow is important, and Seneca teaches us that you can't have someone who talks too loudly and too fast, nor someone who trickles in too slowly as it gets boring. You have to have a good pace and a good movement, which I feel we have on the Stoic podcast.
I believe that too.
I feel actually, looking at the other, not because I was looking at them for any other reason than just interest, they don't have as good pacing as we have of our Stoicast.
Looking at what, sorry?
The competition on not competition, the people above us on YouTube in the search.
Oh yes, the ones that, yes, we're
the ones that are
indifferent
finished
to.
now and
we
failed.
we don't look at those daily and compare ourselves to them because we don't need to.
We don't need to because they failed.
Yeah.
Indifferently. I feel if we made a Stoic band, we could call it the Teats.
The Teats. We will make a Stoic band called the Teats, and you can expect to hear some music from us soon.
Judgment?
I will reserve it.
I might reserve mine too, actually.
Can I raise the...
you can raise the next point. It's your turn.
Next point. So your T-shirt that you're wearing says super dry. Now, this is interesting because I also have a T-shirt that says super dry, but I did once put it in the wash and it became super wet. So, to me, that seems like it's a conflict of interests. A super dry T-shirt cannot possibly proclaim to be super dry when it's sudded, it's clean, and it's hanging on my drying rack. It might be super drying, but it's not currently super dry.
Well, mine also says athletic, and we know that that's not true. So maybe it's an oxymoron on material.
Yes, and oxy is oxygen, and oxygen is part of water.
Mine also says Jimmy opt.
And yes.
And that's not a word.
No, it's not a word.
And there's something at the...
It says 23.
Oh, sorry, I only know 2 lines and 3 lines.
2 lines and 3 lines? What are those?
23. 2 lines and 3 lines.
Okay.
Roman numerals.
Topic 7?
Indifferent towards the number of the topic.
Indifferent
topic.
topic.
Sorry, judgment?
I'm going to... Well, you can probably guess what I'm going to do.
Not reserve, or...
I'm going to...
Reserve. That was a little
judgment.
joke we had. That was a little joke we had.
Last topic you want to talk about?
Don't mind. May we talk about my 1992 official Mario pin? If you check the back, you'll see its standard authenticity.
So we cannot show this on the Stoicast as it is sound only, but Jamethes here does indeed have a metal badge with a very old-fashioned looking Mario on it, doing the peace symbol, and his 3 other fingers appear to be clenching one of the others in a
possibly small penises.
Possibly small penises in a small thing. Where does it? Oh yes, it says 1992 there, just about. Where did you get this from, James? A thesis?
A Christmas present. Someone found it in their nan's attic.
Ah, That's a very good present.
I have checked on eBay and it's not worth much, so I will keep it.
You should keep it, yeah. Until it is worth much.
Yeah, and then it'll be gone.
It'll be gone, yeah. Straight away, fucking instantly.
I'll have no connection to it.
No.
I do have connection to food.
And drugs.
No.
Should we do lots of drugs?
Shall we take some?
Lots of drugs.
I fancy a crack.
I fancy ecstasy.
Ooh, let's do both.
Yes.